What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What up? Welcome to GCandC's comic book club.
Nailed it.
Yeah, covering Secret Empire. So I didn't realize how long the books were. We wanted to go up to issue 2, but we're covering issues 0 and 1 in this show, and we'll get to you shortly. So yeah, as always, follow us. Check all our shit out. Links down below, and here we go.
Do it.
What's up?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm loving this.
Me too.
And I think a lot of people were into. Well, initially people were really hostile about this issue, like uncommonly so. I loved it though, and I gotta be honest, it's really unsettling to read. I found it.
Sure.
It's just really, really sort of disturbing, and I don't know if it's because of the parallels to real life or whatnot, but God, it is like, yeah. Probably the first time in my life I've ever been scared of Zemo a little bit.
Yeah,
totally.
The parallels to real life.
Not to mention Steve Rogers. I mean, Steve Rogers as a villain is terrifying.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also a big fan of just them. Basically, the entire Marvel comic universe is a part of this, and I just love that. You know, there's so many things that I am not up to date on in Marvel comics, and so to what's Kiki's name? Ironheart. Riri, not Kiki.
Yeah,
Riri. Iron what? Heart?
Ironheart.
Yeah.
So is Tony dead? Is he in
Tony? Tony's an AI now. He's in suspension. That AI is running the suit.
And it's drunk.
So where's Tony?
He's in like cryogenics, I believe. Tony Stark was in a suit that was made to handle Carol Danvers, and she's still fucking busting him up. She like punched through his suit and essentially like
Killed him?
took him out. But it's not really clear if he's dead.
Sure.
They have his body in a cryogenic chamber of some sort, hidden away, while he, I think, is healing. But he's out for a long time, but he's got an AI that's taken his place, sort of in the same fashion.
Apparently not very well, though.
It seems rather drunk.
Something's wrong with the AI, right? They're calling it drunk, but it's not drunk. It's obviously something else.
Yeah.
And then, so who's gone? Tony, Bruce, and
Professor X.
Professor X.
I know he's been gone, but he's like definitely gone now.
Right. Yeah. So anyways, that was my kind of takeaway, is that I just really like this big epic story. These books are nice and thick, and just kind of containing the whole universe. I love the space team that's locked out, right now, and just that whole crew. I love the Defenders. Man, they're awesome as can be, trying to kick ass on the street level. You know what I mean?
Also, another awesome tie-in.
I think you're talking issue 2, because the Defenders didn't do a whole lot.
No, but I just like the fact that they're
in there, right?
Underground posse, while the space posse's up doing their thing, while the Avengers are the ones who are trying to plan their way out of it or whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
So
the whole TV crew is on the ground,
right? And plus more. Seems like Cloak and Dagger's with them, right? And
Cloak and Dagger's
but that's
there.
a new TV show.
Doctor Strange is with them.
A
couple other people
they trapped
too.
Strange in New York. Yeah,
right.
But one of the tie-ins was with Carol Danvers' team It's like Blue Marvel is part of it. So they tried to get
the Guardians.
Good guy now. He's the life bringer. He's not on that team.
What's up with the new evil Avengers? Are they
Uncanny Avengers?
Taskmaster, Deadpool.
Right.
Who the fuck is Superior Octopus?
It's Doc Ock. Yeah.
Right.
What I'm confused about is how did Captain America get that team to fight for him?
Right.
Did they use Faustus?
They didn't specify in the mainline books
right.
anyway. So if that
but you notice Odin's son is male Thor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not Thor, but he's
Like I get like most of them are kind of Deadpool has always been kind of iffy. Taskmaster obviously was a villain. Who else is in it?
Thor. Well, Odin's son.
Well,
Odin's son.
Thor.
Amadeus Cho? No, he's in Vegas. There's a lot going on.
That's for sure.
But it's a weird Avengers team for sure.
Yeah.
It is. It's an awesome team. And that's who...
it's the Hydra Avengers.
They had a whole storyline with Red Skull right before, spoilers, Captain America kills Red Skull. But before that team was involved in fighting him. That's cool. Skull had Xavier's brain for a while. That's sort of what was going on with... Crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, totally.
That's what. So people stay dead now. It's great. I love it.
Mind blowing. So speaking of staying dead, we had a big death in Zero, and now another death in number 1, right?
Yes.
You guys, I think you may know more of the significance behind it. To me, it was just clearly somebody who was a friend with Steve and Shannon before all this, and so for him to actually execute the guy, it's a tough thing to do.
Yeah. What was his name?
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones. I know, I can't remember anything about him besides the fact that he was like the Blue Hulk for a while. You know what I'm talking about, Dirk?
A Blue Hulk?
In the last Incredible Hulk, like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, he wasn't a Hulk, but he was blue.
He was blue?
That's...
I know that he was best friends with Bruce. I remember him from the 90s.
When I was reading the Hulk, like when I was reading every Marvel comic, it had Hulk, She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk, and Rick Jones, and he was like some kind of blue dude. Wow. He was with the crew.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about him either.
There's also a U.S. Avengers team that's sanctioned by the American government and was run by Robert DaCosta. And it's got a Red Hulk on there. And Cannonball's on that team. And they got betrayed. Everybody got fucked over by Captain America turning. Right. It's just full-on assault, and it's fantastic.
And so, the end of this ends with, I guess, the young rebel resistance or whatever they call it, which is Spider-Man and what's the totally awesome Hulk, and then Hawkeye.
Amadeus Cho.
And Hawkeyes and Black Widow are kind of leading them or whatnot. So they kind of make a ruckus in the city, get discovered by Hydra, and then ends with, after Rick James's murder, is basically the Hydra ships coming into Vegas and just boom, mowing everything down. So that's the end of this one.
Man.
So obviously Steve Rogers, regardless of apparently this space cube has brainwashed him or rewrote his history. Yeah, right. And that was right from the beginning of the Captain America making everybody mad by saying Hail Hydra.
I'm glad I read Pleasant Hill.
But
I did read that.
He's kind of crossing some lines important here, right? I mean, when you destroy Las Vegas, that's a lot of civilians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man,
so it'll be interesting to see where this goes from that.
Yeah, and it's unlike some of the other events that have been happening that kind of feel manufactured. They've been building this up for like 3 years.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I mean, it's been like trickling on. So this is a big event, and considering that they're going on that 18th month sabbatical, I think they're purposefully going out with like a big bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's me not reading Civil War II and other stuff, but I have a hard time like when Cap was talking to Rick Jones in his cell and then walked away and was feeling iffy about it, like they wanted you to feel bad for Cap because they were acting like he was making a hard decision with one of his friends, but at the same time, it's hard for me to see him as a villain and still as Captain America. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm going to use a D&D analogy here. He's totally lawful evil, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a creature of order. Right. Everything has to be, but he's also like it's lawful. And everything's got to be structured. But he's also like that structure, involved. Right? Is a dominance of strength. That's like their ultimate belief system. So anything, but there are cracks, like you said, Corey. There's cracks in his character, and I don't know. I think they're purposefully doing that, where you see like pieces of the other Steve Rogers in there.
For a second here or there. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Sort of reverting back, and then he like grabs a hold of himself, and he's like, "No, I'm Hydra." That tattoo on his chest. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a big old tat.
All right, well, let's call it. We're going pretty long in this for one of our comic book ones. Corey, catch up, read number 2. And we'll put another one out for that. Stuff. So let's follow. I think we'll follow Secret Empire through, the full way here. I got a little vacation coming in the middle of it, but let's do a video for every issue moving forward here.
Sweet. I'm down. I think it's big enough,
Totally. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks.
Have a good one.